I'm recording this. So if anybody comes on and Rose is constantly sitting on top of the baby where they can't see them, and you know how some people, they jump on, they jump off because they're in a hurry. They could look at, just tell me to go in the history on the video because I'm recording this. Here she comes back. We do know that one egg is no good now. Look how she tucks it under her. Even the bad egg she tucks under. Look at that. No, birds do not know that an egg is bad. They don't know. In time, it's just will just turn worse, and I don't know if it'll explode or anything because of the gas buildup from the dead baby being in there. But I think eventually the mother bird will push it out of the nest, which of course Rose is not able to do that, so I'll have to do it for her. I think it is a bad egg. That was the first one laid. The other one, number 2, the one that just hatched, that was number 2 because I've been watching those 2 eggs. And because remember, I took out 4 eggs and I candled all of them. None of them were fertilized. And so then there was 2 new ones, and one of them, it just didn't look right from the beginning. It was black, one half of it was dark, and it's not supposed to have a real big air sac on one side. It just didn't look right, not for as far along as it was. That's why I candled the other one. That one was solid black, and it just looked good. It just looked really good. And the other one, just something about it was kind of, I don't know, I just didn't like the way it looked. So like I said, we've been watching it in time, and that one, the bad one, was supposed to hatch yesterday, and it didn't. That's why I put the cameras in yesterday. Not yesterday, sorry, Sunday, right? When did I start the cameras? Was it Sunday? What is today, Tuesday? Yeah, Sunday. So that's when it was supposed to hatch. Matter of fact, it was almost a couple of days late. It's supposed to hatch between 18 to 21 days. So Sunday made it 20 days. So by 21 days, which means yesterday, it didn't hatch, wasn't a good sign. The other egg was supposed to hatch Tuesday because it was it was laid 2 days after the bad one. So I knew one's supposed to be Sunday and the other one at least Tuesday. Now, Rose's eggs, they've been hatching really, really good at about the 20th day. It's a real good countdown to do it on 20 days. Like the egg that she laid Sunday, was it? And she lays every other day, about every 48 to 72 hours. So if she doesn't lay one today, she'll lay one tomorrow, but I have a feeling she's going to lay one today. So that's why I kept saying number 2 egg is going to hatch on Tuesday, because that's when I was expecting it. Because that was Tuesday made 20 days. And it did. The 3rd egg, that one should hatch, I'm saying July 19th. Rose is pretty good about having her babies around the 20th of the month. She had them in January 20, and she had them in April 20, and now, of course, July. She would have had them July 20. I'm sorry. She would have had them June 20, but I took Blue out of the cage for 2 weeks. And then, of course, she kept laying, so that's when I put Green in. Not for 2 weeks, for 1 week. And that's why she started laying fertile eggs. So I threw her off her cycle. And I think, see, now it's her laying time again. Yes, I'm expecting her to lay an egg today. She's got this clock in her. She knows babies should hatch around the 20th, so that's why she started laying again. So we will have another brood on the 20th of July. Yep, I expect her to lay an egg today. She's going through that cycle again. Just like, us with our menstrual cycle, our period. um, I think birds go through that too. And I messed it up when I took blue away from her. And so, like I said, she was unfledged eggs. Hey! So, she's so old. I can't believe she's doing this at such an old age. And I don't know why my other birds won't do it. They're around the same elements as her, same lighting, everything. And the other girls, well, the only other girls I have is Gigi and Lemon. Lemon is old, but she's never gone through her, I'm going to say, her monthly thing. You can tell by the bill. If you look at Rose's right above her nose, that little crusty area, when it turns all crusty like that, kind of brownish, tannish, scaly looking, that means she's ready to mate. That's what that means. Lemon's never, ever, ever, ever has crusted over. She's got a beautiful pink, I can't think what's that thing called across her nose. Anyway, I'm going to say nose. Hers is just a real shiny, pretty pink color. It's never crusted over, ever. 10 years I've had her. She's like I told Shake, she's barren. She's just not made to have babies. She's a Latino, the yellow with the red eyes. Gigi, now she's young, but they can start mating 6 months and on. Hers is crusted over, and she was kissing with Lime, so I was hoping those two would dance, but they just didn't, or I don't know if Lime didn't know how to do it. He needed someone experienced like Rosalie to teach him. So maybe when I put him back with Gigi, after I'm done using him, maybe those two will start dancing. I've done that before. I had Lemon and Lime together in a cage, just the two of them, at my work for almost 2 years. Lemon and Lime. Lime is old too. And nothing. So finally, I brought them back home and put them in with the big cage. I used to have a real big cage. And took them, because I had 26 parakeets at one time. And put them back, and I don't know, they just never really paired with each other. They liked each other, but just no dancing. So, you need to get a female that wants to dance. That's the thing. All the boys would love to dance, but you got to get the female to let him dance. And I don't know what made Rose, all of a sudden she started letting Blue dance with her. I happened to walk by and I caught those two dancing. And I thought, oh, wow, okay. And then I thought, I wonder if she's going to lay any eggs. So I kind of watched for a while, and all of a sudden, a couple of days, I saw an egg at the bottom of the cage. And I thought, oh, no, she laid an egg in the bottom of the cage, and it was ice cold, and it was winter. This was like maybe November, December of this past year. And I don't really know how long it was on the bottom of the cage, so I picked it up. It was really cold. It was cold then, outside too. I'm not much to run my heat and air. I'm cheap. But anyway, so I looked at the egg, and I thought, well, this is not going to be any good because it's so cold. Yes, Lime is very old, maybe 10 years. They're rescues. The only one that's not a rescue is Gigi and the ones that Rose gave birth to. All the rest of them are rescues. But anyway, what was I going to say? That egg, I threw it away. And I did. I put it out in the garage trash. I set it in there. I didn't throw it in. I just kind of set it in. And then I started reading up on parakeets' eggs, and I realized that those eggs can lay without touching, go cold, for 2 weeks. So I went out back to the garage trash. It's a big trash can. It was half full, mostly coffee grinds. I started digging through it and I was looking for that egg. I was going to put it back. I couldn't find it, and the garbage can is so tall, and I couldn't get down to it, and I didn't want to dump it because then I thought the egg will break. So I couldn't find it. I thought, oh, just whatever, just forget it. Um, and of course, she laid some more. And then I went out and bought a nesting box. And she didn't like that nesting box. She bought that thing, but she would still lay the eggs on the bottom of the cage, and I would have to pick the eggs up and put them in the nesting box, and she wouldn't go in the nesting box, and I would have to leave the lid open, see if she'll go in it that way. I mean, she just did not like that nesting box, but she finally got to where she liked it. And anything I put in that nesting box, she spit it all out, didn't like anything I put in there, and she was just very difficult. She had a really hard time with those first eggs. I don't even know if she knew what was happening. Just it was freaking her out. She was freaking me out. But anyway, she had Rio and Rio. Yeah, she had the two boys. And then after they got a little older, about 4 weeks, she started laying again. And that's when she had her other brood. And they are, what are their names? Those were 4 of them. Pastel, Lily, Candy, and Violet. So, and I think I have 2 boys and 2 girls out of the second brood. The first brood, there were 2 boys. And I don't know what to name them, so I'm calling them Rio 1 and 2. And they look like twins. I can't tell the 2 apart. They just look like twins. Lime is peeking in. See, I'm not even looking. Oh, yep, he is. I see him. He's like, come on, let's dance. I should put on some dancing music. He's like, do you need some help with the bedding? Need to change your sheets? He's like, honey, is there anything you need? I feel so useless. What do you need for me to do? I don't know why he won't go in there. Blue wouldn't go in there either. I would just take him. I would just pick him up and stick him in there. And of course, he just jumped right back out. And then I took Blue and I stuck him in there, and I closed the door where he couldn't get out, and he just sat there like, why am I in this box? I don't want to be in this box. But, okay, this is the big nesting box. This is double the size of the previous one. I had a smaller one where I couldn't put a camera in it. This one I could put a camera on it. I had it custom built with a glass on the side. And so this is a big box. This can hold several big birds. When I had the little box, Blue, I couldn't get Blue to stay out of that box. Why they don't like this box, I don't know. It could be because of the light. They might not like the camera, the light shining in. Look at the baby. Look at the baby. I think it's already grown double its size since it's hatched. Look how big it is already. It looks bigger than the egg already. Oh, now, see what Lime is doing. Lime is feeding. He's gurgitating what he just ate, giving it to Rose, so she has pre-gurgitated, whatever that word is, food. And now she's going to take that and give it to the baby. So that's what the boy does. The daddy feeds the mother, and then the mother feeds the baby with what he fed her. He's a proud daddy. Blue was a proud daddy. Blue loved his baby, especially those first 2, the 2 Rios. Oh, he loved those boys. And, well, the 2 boys are with him in the other cage right now. He still loves on them, just loves them, and they hover around him. So they know Blue's their daddy. And he knows, well, all 6 of them, and there are his children. So Blue is in the other cage with his 6 children. 4 boys and 2 girls. And they all get along really well. They're great parakeets. They're just all blue. I've got a cage full of blue birds. I'm ready for some green birds. And Lime's my only green one. So that's why I stuck him in there, because he's old. Now, can you see his blue? Can you see Lime's blue nose? The next time he looks in, look at his blue nose. That means he's a boy. Their nose doesn't turn color until they're about 6 months old. While they're young, the nose will be like a kind of a pinkish violet. Even the boys, it's kind of a pinkish lilac violet color. So we won't know if it's a boy or girl until they're much older. Gosh, I want them to be green and yellow. That is my goal. Please give me some green and yellow. I love yellow in a parakeet. You know, the blue and white, it's all right. And really blue, the daddy, he's not really blue. He is turquoise. The babies are not turquoise. They are more the blue that you see on Rose. There's that blue, I remember that crayon in school that comes in that box of 64. Starts with a C, like C-A-N-A-N. Has that weird name for blue. It's kind of like a powder blue. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, that's what blue's babies are. They're not turquoise, and blue is turquoise. We call him Blue Boy, but he's really turquoise. I hope you can hear me. I'm talking a lot. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. I haven't done anything. I'm still in my nighties. I haven't done my hair. I haven't done my face. I need to wash my face. Good, you know what I mean? Good. I'm talking so much. I'm not drinking my coffee. I know I sound like I'm really hyped up. I am. My adrenaline's going. I haven't even had my first full cup of coffee yet. I'm trying to drink it, but I'm talking too much. Shut up, Bridget. Shut up. I'm going to be at work, and all I'm going to do is talk about birds. Today's not the day. Today's the 1st. I don't get dressed until I'm ready to leave, because the dogs jump on me, and they put their dirty paws on my pants, and I don't want it to get all wrinkled, and I don't know. I don't get dressed until I'm like 10 minutes before I get ready to leave. I put on my work clothes. But today I have a class. You don't remember the cameras that I had a DVR installed at work? They're coming this morning at 9 to teach me how to use it and how to set it up on my iPads, laptop. I can't get anything to work yet. The phone, things like that. They're coming this morning to teach me to do that and get it all set up. Which reminds me, I need to take my iPad to work with me again. I don't know why I brought that thing home. Let's see what else. Oh, and then it's the 1st of the month. All the people, everybody's going to start coming in, pouring in with the rent. So I'm going to be really, really busy with that. Plus, it's Tuesday. What is Tuesday? Do you remember what Tuesday is? Report day. I got to gather up my reports from the week. My report day is every Tuesday. I got to do my accounting stuff. So I get all the bills together, and I got a data entry in 3 different formats. And it's very time consuming. It's a lot of typing. So I got to get those done. And I got most of the bills done. I have not posted any rent yet for a whole week. The checks are piling up in my drawer. So I need to post all of those. Usually I'll close the office and tell people leave me alone, because I got to get it perfect. I got to get the money. I can't make any busy. I'm reading your chat. I can't make any mistakes. So, of course, I'll need to stop at the bank before I come home today. I have no food in this house. So I need to stop at Brahms. I hate going to Brahms after work because I got Cassie in the car. Can't take Cassie inside a grocery store, so I'm just gonna hopefully they're not busy when I get off, run in there, grab what I need quickly, and get out of there. and then go to the bank. And hopefully they're not busy. The bank is kind of, it's not like on my way home. I have to kind of go out of my way to go to the bank. Not too far. It's about a mile away from my house, a mile south from me. So I have to pass my house, go to the bank, and then come back. Yes, I may not be on the computer to look at my camera since those guys are going to be there. You know when they put that DVR in? They were in my office from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. All day long, setting it up. They're trying to get it set up to work with my phone. And they ran out of time. I said, look, I gotta go. I can't, you guys need to go. Go, go, go. Because I gotta get home to my dogs. So I kicked them out of there and went home. And of course, the whole time I was driving home, I was on the phone with the main guy, letting him know I'm not very happy we didn't complete this. They were in the office for 7 hours, and they never got it set up on my phone. You guys need to come back because I'm sitting here in the blind. I can't see what's going on at work. So, anyway, that's what's going on. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at my other computer. I'm trying to enhance the other video of line dancing. Thank you for watching my cameras. You have no idea how much I love having you here on my page. Especially you, Daisy. I love it, love it, love it. I almost said, oh wow, Lime's dancing again. I'm looking at the video. It's not my camera. Silly Bridget. I'm just getting too excited. YouTube is enhancing it for me. I love YouTube. I should find that picture of a parakeet that I really, really like. Well, you know who it is. That Kim Quincy. She's got that page on Ustream of her parakeets. She's the one who taught me to set up this box. She told me everything what to do. She sent me pictures and how she did it. And I asked her, like, how are you videotaping your birds like that? Where's the camera at? How does the birds not get out with your camera right there? And how do they not knock it over? And then she showed me that setup, and I thought, oh, I can do that. So that's what I did. But she hasn't been live in a long time. Let me see if I can find her. Let me look for her real quick. What I do is I just go to Ustream and I type in eggs. She's got that word in her title. Eggs. Let's see if she's live. And it goes to the ostrich cam. And it's still, the thing's still tipping, but they look like they got cracks. I only have 5 viewers. Let's see if I can find her. Oh, I'm finding my own. I was like, oh, there's another parakeet named Rose. It's mine. She hasn't been videotaping in a long time. I should Facebook her and see what's going on. Oh, I know what it is. I know why she hasn't been going live. She told me. So I already asked her about a month ago. Her camera broke, she said. And I guess she doesn't have the money to buy another one. Nothing. cage. Parakeets, all British parakeets. Hear the baby? Can you hear the baby? He's such a cute baby. Okay. I gotta reboot this. Are you posted that this morning? I think I posted. I'm logging in and looking at the cameras real quick. Everything looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. At least put my makeup, get my hair done, and I'll get dressed. Go ahead and get the pink room going. See how quiet the other birds get when I put a cover on them? All I have to do, I turn the lamp off, and I put a big black towel, and I cover their cage, and they think it's nighttime. And see how quiet they are? So that's how I quiet the other birds when I need to. Just put them in the dark, and they shut up. It's like instant go to sleep. I need to set my camera up.
Rose? She would get something to eat, little girl? Definitely the poop today. Is that good? How you doing, Rose? Are you going to have another baby today? You going to lay another egg? Are you? You got mine. There. You need to go in there and remove that dead egg. You want to. Jump up on the cage.
Look at the baby laid on top of the egg. Oh, isn't that cute? I still think I need to move the camera down. If I move the camera down, then we won't see Lime peeking in the hole. And she stays pretty far back because the box, there's another half of the box that's all the way over to where the camera's at. She kind of stays back from it because she doesn't want to be in the bright light. Which reminds me, I need to change the lighting. So let me go do that, change the light on that box. So I'm going to move this where I can see the camera. And I will be back. Make sure it's not too dark. Oh, I want to stop this recording. Stop this recording.